I'm excited. Hope you guys are, because I can tell you this much. Tonight, everybody is going to be big. I'm going to give you a little backstory first, because I want you to know this stuff before we get into what we're going to launch. And, you know, this is not going to be another product update. It's not going to be anything else you've seen that we've done, and it's not another promotion. I think what we're getting ourselves into now is a shift, right? We're watching a shift in the way people are actually thinking. We're watching a shift how people are waking up, a shift where people are starting to now question, what am I really putting inside of my body? And they're getting it even better now because they're figuring out that when they're putting something on top of themselves, it's also going inside their bodies. And they're sitting there going like, what are these chemicals going to do to me long term? We see it. Why? Because like this girl came in today and just said it. That's what they think about. Here's a 20-year-old person that is really, really aware. And you know what? And we look at the world and we're like, wow, look at this. So why are so many people, inflamed? They're exhausted, right? They're anxious, they're overweight, they're sick. It's crazy. And now the world is finally catching up to what we've been talking about for years. For years. You know what? Netflix puts out, "You are what you eat," a twin experiment. And suddenly, people are now starting to wake up, you know? But here's the difference, right? People can watch documentaries all day long, but watching awareness doesn't change lives. Action changes lives. And tonight, the Santi Organics is going to be giving people action. And that's why, I asked Angie, I wanted to do this because I was really, really fired up. And we have to thank Angie for everything that we're going to see tonight, because this was in her hands. This was in the marketing department's hands. Her and that team put this all together. So because we are launching two nuclear tools that can absolutely explode your business if you understand what's happening right now. And I want to talk about that, because let's talk about reality. The average person today feels inflamed, feels toxic, feels tired, is feeling overwhelmed, feels confused, feels like something's off. And what they are doing is now people are starting to research. They're researching, they're scrolling, they're watching documentaries, right? They're questioning the food that they're eating. They're questioning the products they're putting on top of themselves. They're questioning the medical system. How's that? Because I know they're doing that a lot. And they're questioning labels, ingredients. And now this Netflix twin experiment comes out. And what did it do? It planted a seed. It got people thinking. And maybe what I am eating actually matters. Maybe inputs actually do create outputs, right? Maybe the body or my body is responding to what I'm feeding it, what I'm putting on top of it. That internal environment matters. And you know what? I've been teaching it for years. More years than this company has been around. But we've been teaching this forever. If the fish is sick, change the water. And now the world is finally starting to realize, whoa, that terrain matters. The environment matters. The ingredients matter. Not just calories, not just protein, not just macros, quality. The quality matters. And this is where Asante Organics is perfectly positioned, because we didn't just jump on a trend. We built an actual movement. Now I can see in the camera here, I'm looking at myself going, well, I'm half in the sun, I'm half in the shade. What's up with that? Right? Put on your glasses. So anyway, USDA certified organics, certified by the Toxic Free Foundation. These things matter. Guess what you get here at Asante Organics? You're going to get real ingredients, live ingredients, no greenwashing, no fake marketing buzzwords. And while everybody else is chasing hype, we're building foundations, right? You know, people are finally realizing that, guess what? Fake food creates fake health. Okay? Your body is built from real ingredients, not marketing claims. And you can't build a healthy body out of chemical shortcuts, right? Every single day, your body is listening to your inputs. Your future health is hidden inside your daily habits. And most people don't have a medication deficiency. They have an environmental overload, right? And quick fixes don't fix foundations, all right? So now I want to talk to you about what was created to help you, to actually help you and make it so simple, because we're going to talk about a new landing page that was just built. A landing page, absolutely, right? And everybody, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show it to you. I'll go into the back office, show you where to find it. And this one, this one is powerful. You know what? Because the map page is not just selling products, it's creating curiosity, it's creating awareness, it's creating emotional connection. And this is huge in today's marketing world, because people don't want to feel like they're sold, right? People want education. People want discovery. People want to feel something. And that's exactly what this page does. It taps directly into cultural momentum that's happening right now, right? So, what is the world talking about right now? I mean, it's pretty noisy out there, and they're talking about, food quality, get those out, get the red out, toxicity, inflammation, energy, gut health, longevity, clean living, real ingredients, environmental inputs. And this page allows people to connect all. And here's what makes this also extremely powerful for influencers. You don't have to convince people. The awareness is already happening. The market has already been cracked open. And now we simply position Asante Organics as the solution. And you don't have to do the work. The page is going to do the work for you. Send it to somebody. This is completely a different conversation at this point, because we are no longer chasing people. We're aligning ourselves with what people already are feeling, right? And that's powerful. And when somebody lands on that page, we are introducing them actually to a movement, not a product, a movement, a certified organic green movement. And that matters, because movement creates emotion, and emotion creates action, and action creates momentum. And I'm going to share right now my screen, all right? You're going to go up in the corner here where your little back office is, and then you're going to click on that. It's going to take you to your back office. All right. You're going to click on that. And then you're going to be back here. And you're going to go to tools and training. And you're going to go right down to share your web links. And now, so if we click on the GoGreen Packs, now you can see right down here, you have this map right here. All right. And you're going to click on copy, right? We can share it in any of these social media formats, or we can just click here, copy that link, all right? And then we can go to the page itself there. Now, let's go down this thing a little bit, right? This is unbelievable, and I'm not even going to go and play it. You need to go through this. You need to click on this and watch the actual, what this series is about. Watch Angie narrating it. It's absolutely unbelievable, right? And then people can start scrolling down, go, whoa, there's what the map's all about. And they're going to get a package that's built around that series, right? And they can right immediately buy and save it. But well, guess what? They can read, they can keep moving down this page. And guess what? Bam, they can watch an actual video about the protein shake. That's huge. You don't have to talk to anybody about anything. They can keep scrolling down, which they will do. I can guarantee they will do it. And then, boom, they can buy and save, and they can see about the B Naturals. And look at how this page is developed. I mean, this is like brilliant, right? And then they can click right here and watch a video about the B tabs. Come on now. And come to buy and save. They might want to get in right away. Maybe they're scrolling down a little bit. Wait, what? Now they can read about the earth greens. They can actually see a video about the earth greens, see a video about the superheads. You don't have to explain a thing. This page is going to do all the work. This is beautiful for if you know an influencer, if you want to be one, get this to everybody, because this page is going to do all the work. Oh, well, maybe they want to see some more. They can come on down and guess what? See another video about the Supreme pH. Get educated. What are we talking about? Education. See the reviews. Click on some FAQs, right? And are you ready to feel the difference? Well, keep going down. You can buy and save. Bam. This page is absolutely brilliant. I can't say anything more than that because it is. It's absolutely brilliant. Now, let's talk a little bit about this page itself as well, right? Because I think this is huge for this page. The world is finally waking up. It's waking up, right? To what we've been saying for 22 years. And I've been saying for 40, for goodness sakes, right? And the biggest trend in the world right now is people are questioning what they're putting inside their bodies. And what are they putting on top of them? Guess where that's going? Inside the body. People are now questioning that kind of stuff. And we are no longer ahead of the wave now. Now the wave is here, right? And, guess what? Nobody's got everything that we're leading it. It's like it's a 10-mile it's like a 10-mile race. And we're 9 miles ahead of the horses before they even get let out of the gates. Because you got all these tools right at your hands, right? The future belongs to companies built on trust. Trust. You know that? Ever hear that word? It's a hard one now. Transparency. Ever hear about that? Go look that one up. And ingredients people can actually pronounce. How's that? I like that idea. I'd like to pronounce the stuff I'm actually using, right? And the map page doesn't chase people. You know what it does? I'm going to tell you what it does. It awakens these people. Boom, it hits them. They're awake. That's what it's designed to do. And when awareness rises, guess what? Movements explode, right? And Netflix, see, they created the awareness. Asante Organics is delivering the solutions, right? People are tired of being marketed to. They are starving for the truth. The truth. Think about that, right? That's number one. Now I want to talk about number two. I would like to talk about what I think is a huge nuclear announcement. All right. And I think this one is absolutely massive. Okay. And what we are doing now, we are allowing new wholesale customers to purchase the actual influencer GoGreen Packs. Think about that. Okay. Oh, remember when you had option one, go get the retail? Option two is your wholesale, right? And your wholesale customers. And option three was your influencers, right? Well, here's the thing. People were hearing about those packages in the influencers, the customers were, and they were like, well, how do I get that? And they just might want to be a wholesale customer. Maybe they don't want to do the business. Maybe they want to give up their social security number because they just want to be a customer. And this is the best part. Not only are those packages in there, but so are the fast start bonuses. Okay? So now you can sell that nice package to the customer, which is worth more than the actual packages if you bought it individually, because it's a one-time deal. But we don't make money on that one time on that first purchase because we bank on auto ships. We bank on reoccurring shipments, meaning that they're going to love the product so much they're going to. And it isn't an auto ship. It's an easy order. It makes it nice and easy, and that's what it is. And we will catch up. But we said, why not? If you're going to do the business, why not allow those customers to purchase those influencer packages, and then keep a fast start bonus in there for you guys? That is absolutely huge. Everybody, do you understand how big this is? I mean, this is like a win-win-win. All right, that's what it is. The customer wins; they get all that product, all that to get that really nice fat package, right? The influencer wins because they introduced the person. They're getting a nice big fast start bonus for that. And guess what? The organization wins because the rest of the money's going into the organization and it's paying everybody. Everybody. So think about that. Why? You know what? Because now people can come in and get loaded with value immediately, not just one little bottle, right? Not one little trial size, a real package, a real system, because we are building these packages as systems right now. And we're not going to stop. You're going to see more. You're going to see some really good stuff coming up. A real experience. This is huge psychologically because when people get loaded, when they get a loaded GoGreen package, they feel the movement. They see the products. They experience the lifestyle. They understand that mission, right? And here's the part that should fire up everybody and every influencer, because these packages didn't exclude the fast start bonuses. You get them. That's huge. So now you're helping customers get massive value while also creating a stronger momentum for the influencer. This is smart business. And let me say something that I believe is really important, right? Momentum loves volume, okay? Momentum loves excitement, and momentum loves urgency. And these packages create all three, because now people feel like, whoa, you got to be kidding me. It's like I'm getting a smoke show here. I'm getting a real smoking deal, right? And when people feel like they're winning, they move faster. And the customers will move faster because they know they could tell somebody that might want to be a customer. And then they'll just upgrade with one simple click of a button to put their social security number in. That is to allow them to get paid with the 1099s. You know what? So this is not about pressure. It's about something we're lacking in life. Value. Okay? It's about value. Remember, people happily exchange money when the value is 10 times larger than the price. That is real business. Okay? So let's talk about these GoGreen Packs one more time. People don't build momentum with samples. They build momentum with systems. Okay? Okay, the bigger the value, guess what's going to happen? The faster the decision. Okay, loaded packages creates loaded momentum. All right, customers, they do. I think everybody wants this now. People want solutions. Okay, not tiny little band-aids. They're sick of the band-aids. Okay. So when I'm talking to people like we did today, I go, look, this isn't about spending money. This is about investing in a cleaner future. Okay. And, the smartest customers always position themselves early. So you're on this tonight because I'm going to tell you why. Timing matters. Positioning matters. Momentum matters, right? The marketplace is waking up as we speak, and Asante Organics is perfectly positioned because there is no other company in the world that's doing exactly what we're doing or has anything that we have or creates a negative 750 megahertz charge on this stuff. Come on now. You can't have a better situation. Most people wait until, the wave is crowded. Leaders move before the stampede. How's that? Right? Think about that. All right. So people are searching for answers right now. And the question is whether you are positioned to guide them. All right. So everybody that's here, listen carefully. Okay. Because there are moments in business where momentum shifts. And this is one of these moments, okay? The world is moving towards this. They're moving towards cleaner living. They're moving towards organic is now something that is, matters to people, right? People want transparency, okay? People want toxic-free lifestyles, real food. That's every product. It's amazing. When we took that girl today into the garden, that's not the warehouse. We don't even call it that. And you know what? Now I'm thinking of another mission wall in this place. So when they're walking into this thing, it's going to be nice and green because it is a garden. Everything back there. You know what? I'm going to show you something here because this is important. If I can find it. Found it. Look, understand this, right? This right here is real food. This is real food. It really is. And real wellness, environmental awareness. This is not about, this is not shrinking, right? This is exploding. And most companies are not prepared for this shift. But Asante Organics was built for this momentum. And that's why now is the time to move, right? I mean, you are getting loaded with tools and landing pages that do all the work for you. That is so huge. Now is the time to share. Now is the time to post. Now is the time to go live. Now is the time to expose the map page to people that want real nutrition, real whole food, alkaline, USDA certified organic nutrition. Now is the time to position those Go Green packs because everybody has them now. So, along with that, guess what? Now is the time to go build momentum because because people are already doing it. And here, and you got a whole world now that's looking, all right? And if we don't show them the solution, somebody else will. Let me leave you with this. The world does not need more hype. The world does not need more chemical shortcuts. The world does not need more fake wellness. Okay? The world needs truth. The world needs education. The world needs real ingredients. The world needs leaders. And that's what Asante Organics represents, right? We are not just moving products. What we're doing is we're moving awareness. Think about that. We're moving awareness. We're moving lifestyles, okay? We're moving families towards healthier and cleaner living. And now we have two powerful tools, the map page to create awareness and curiosity, and the Go Green packs to create momentum and action. Think about that. So this is your moment. So don't sit on the sidelines while the world wakes up. Position yourself. Build momentum. Share the message. Lead the movement because the future belongs to the people who move first. That's it. So let's go green. Let's build massive momentum. Let's get out there and change lives. And let's absolutely smash this thing together. Let's go. And with that, I want to thank you all this evening or today in some places of the world. And join us tomorrow night. All right. And you all have a blessed day. The Lord's blessings on your day.